NMU Superior Dome will be the site for back-to-back high school football semifinal games this Saturday. The three remaining UP teams are battling for a spot in the finals held next week at Ford Field. Forest Park face a team they play every year in North Dickinson in the regionals. The Nordics started to make a run late in the second half, but the Trojans defense held en route to a 24-20 win. But Forest Park knows they cannot start slow on either side of the ball against the top team in their division, Beale City. Head coach Bill Santilli says this game will be quite the challenge.
We faced Beale City. They've been a #1 rated team all year long. We've played them in the past. They've got an excellent program. We're going to have our hands full. We're happy to move on, to have that opportunity to try to play them.
Heard they put a nice game on St. Ignace, so I mean, we're just going to come out like we always do. Strong defense, offense, we got to start clicking a little bit, but I mean, we'll get it going eventually.
So let's take a look at that matchup. The Trojans defense will have to account for Aggies quarterback Kurt Gross, who threw for 4 touchdowns in their rout of St. Ignace. These two teams last met in the 2008 championship game. Kickoff is Saturday at 10 a.m. inside the Dome. In Division 7, Ishpeming will play Harbor Beach in the second game. Alex Briones and that Hematite offense face a Pirates team that won the Division 8 title last season. Kickoff is Saturday at 1. In the afternoon game, Menominee, which is scoring an average of 47 points per game, faces an undefeated Muskegon Oak Ridge team. Menominee is looking to get over that hump after suffering a tough 3-point loss to Grand Rapids West Catholic in the semis last year. This game is at 4 p.m. We will have full previews of these two games, plus you'll hear from both coaches coming up later this week. Finally, in 8-man football, it's championship week for Jake Pearson and his Rapid River team. Pearson and his offense are also scoring an average of 47 points per game, and it doesn't hurt that their defense has played at a high level too. The Rockets face 12-0 Peck. This will be the third time Rapid River has made it to the semifinals, and they'll have a shot for all the marbles this Friday at 7 p.m. at Greenville High School. Well, it's a big week in sports, but let's not forget about volleyball as two UP teams are fighting for a chance to play in their division finals. The consistent Copper Kings return to the Class C quarterfinals, and they're looking for more. Calumet has been on a rampage throughout the Class C division. They faced a tough Gwyn team last week and swept the Model Towners 3-0. Seniors Loretta Anderson and Megan Yo combined for 20 digs, while Carissa Pavlich finished with 6 kills. Calumet faces Beale City, who eliminated Traverse City St. Francis 3-1 to advance in the quarterfinals. This game is tomorrow at 6 p.m. in St. Ignace. Even though Forest Park's Lexi Gussert has already committed to playing basketball at Michigan State, she still has a vision of winning a volleyball Class D title with her Trojans. It was a battle of two senior middle hitters last week as Gussert took on Stevenson's Alexis Johnson. Gussert finished with 29 kills as Forest Park eliminated Stevenson in 4 sets. The Trojans will face Brimley. The Bays defeated Pellston in 5 sets last week. This game is tomorrow at 6 p.m. in Manistee. Senior Lawrence point guard Madison Swanson has signed her letter of intent to play basketball at Lake Superior State. Swanson verbally committed months ago, but today made her decision official. She enters her senior year just 32 points shy of hitting the 1,000-point mark and is also the team's second leading rebounder, according to head coach Scott Lloyd. The 5'2" guard was co-MVP of the All-Conference West Pac last season and was also part of the UP Class ABC first team. Men's basketball playing their second game of the year at home against Grace Bible. First half, here's Marcus Hall. Knocks down the corner 3. Wildcats lead 13-4. Hall finished with 21 points. Later, Terry Nash feeds it inside to Brandon Haverkamp, kicks it back out to Nash, and he connects from downtown. NMU goes up 14, 24-10. Next Wildcat possession, Larry Taylor on the fast break. He will miss, but don't worry. Justin Newell is there for the putback. He finished with a game-high 24 points. But the Tigers would start to chip away near the end of the first half as Rod Altador gets a good bounce to go. Grace Bible gets to within 10. But back come the Cats. Darrell Foster gets the turnaround jumper as the Wildcats capture their first win of the season, 90-72. Let's take a look at the AP poll this week. Michigan State moved up to #1, their first #1 ranking since the 2000-2001 season when they won the national championship. They're followed by Kansas, Louisville, Kentucky, and Arizona. For scores and highlights, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com.
And I guess Scott Tolzien is going to be starting for the Packers.
He will be starting once again, second start, so we'll see if he can get something going against the Vikings.
All right, all right. Thanks a lot, Lily. Well, coming up, a record-breaking basketball toss by none other than a Globetrotter. How far was it? Find out next. But first, here's Jay Leno.